Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. Attleboro Mayor Paul Heroux is instituting a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to leaving animals in cars on hot days. The decision was made after he witnessed an animal being left in a car and after he was notified of several other instances of pets being left in cars. We spoke with him to learn more.
Several weeks ago, I came across a constituent who left a car in the library parking lot, and there was a dog in the car. And the windows were cracked open just about an inch or so, but my car thermometer read it was 85 degrees out, and I was parked directly next to him. So I approached this individual, and unfortunately it didn't go so well. He was quite offended that I would question his judgment, but I also embarrassed him a little bit. However, the problem is that this is Mass General law. The legislature passed something in 2016 and the governor signed it into law in 2016, and it increased the penalties for leaving an animal in a car. Anything over 70 degrees is typically unsafe. And so the temperature goes up quite quickly, even if it's in the shade, because cars are metallic objects and they retain heat, and dogs also don't have the same type of cooling that humans do, so they are a lot more vulnerable while in a car. After that incident, I told the police chief, I said, you know what, let's just have a zero tolerance. The Sun Chronicle wrote a column on this, an editorial column, saying that this is something to be avoided. The Sun Chronicle did a story before that. I've had this on my Facebook page where I have nearly 7,000 people following it and they share it. So really common sense should be the only warning you need. However, I sent out a notice to all department heads yesterday, and I also contacted the Sun Chronicle yesterday and made sure that the entire city knows about this zero tolerance. So in other words, no more warnings. Your warning is being told right now on DoubleACS, in the Sun Chronicle, in the various news outlets that have reached out to me, on my Facebook page. You've gotten your warning. First offense is $150, the second offense is $300, and every subsequent offense is $500, and that's set by Mass General law. It does call for the police officer's judgment. What the law doesn't say is anything over 70 degrees, issue a ticket. That's not what the law says. The law actually identifies that an animal has to be in imminent danger, and it talks about the context. And if an officer has to speak to someone about it, the idea is don't give them a warning, give them a ticket. I'm hoping that this public awareness campaign that I'm really pushing between yesterday and today is going to raise awareness, and hopefully that will be all we need for people to say, oh, I don't want to get a ticket, I care about my dog, I'm going to leave the dog at home, I don't want to take my chances. As a criminologist in my past life, the certainty of punishment is a lot more important than the severity of punishment. So it's not so much the issue of getting the $150 fine that I'm banking on that's going to help protect animals. The real issue is whether or not citizens in Attleboro are going to go ahead and immediately contact the police. And this is something I asked for in the Sun Chronicle. What I'd like to see is people immediately contact the police or the animal control officer to come to the car and assess the situation, because certainty of punishment, as I said, is a lot more important than severity of punishment. The safest thing to do is if there's any question about whether or not your dog is going to be in a hot car, my advice is just leave your dog at home.
That's it for today's update. You can watch all of our content by visiting our website, DoubleACS.com, by downloading the DoubleACS mobile app, or by visiting the DoubleACS Roku channel. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.